Today we're gonna take some circles and some squares and combine them together into pretty much supercomputers with shapes. Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome to Shapez.io, the game in which you build factory systems where you have to make certain shapes. And as we get started here, I just want to thank the developer for sponsoring this video. And if you guys are interested in this game, there's a link in the description to the Steam page where you can pick it up and have some fun. But anyway, so it's a lot similar to like that box game where you have like the triangle, the square, and the circle, except in here, things get a little bit more complicated. Just a little bit. And this game has a lot of Satisfactory and Factorio vibes, except without the actual survival aspect. So you're literally just making production lines and that's exactly what I like. Getting started though, pretty much our goal is always to get certain shapes to our middle delivery spot here. Pretty simple, except you can cut shapes, you can paint shapes with colors, you make new colors, and like with any factory game, it starts off with like, oh, your iron plates, and then it's like, oh, no, that's a supercomputer, brother. And things get very, very fun. But starting things off, it's nice and simple. You just have your belts, they go over this way, and then look at that, the delivery gets unlocked. Our belts are big slow though right now. It's 2 items per minute, but with this game, you can get upgrades, so you can focus on getting these to make like the belts faster, better tunnels, better extractors, etc., etc. And then of course you have your goals and statistics. So this is our production. Whoa, delivered and other things. But it looks like we first got the level 1 thing, so the cutter. Anyway though, with this, just displays all your statistics and whatnot. Anyway, we got our first thing immediately, the cutter. So this thing cuts things. So you see it's like half a circle, right? Well, check it out. If we need half a circle, just gotta cut this guy. And look at that, you got 2 halves of a circle, oh my gosh! Except, we only want this half. Other half? Nah, to the pit! Boom, boom, boom. And there we go, now it's much faster. This gave you a reward, but no, oh, we didn't get a reward this time. And also a tip, don't destroy your existing factory. You need all those shapes later, again, to unlock upgrades. Yeah, so that's what I was kind of talking to you guys about. Like, we need the full circle still to get this better upgrade here. So, boop, 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 boop. And then boop, 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 boop. More circles, please. And we'll keep what we've built here, because now we need squares. Wow, squares. What a maddening concept. We're thinking in like new dimensions at this point. Now we're rocking and rolling. We're getting squares for days. But you know what we could also have? More squares. You see, with no cost or power or survival mechanics, scaling in this game happens very quickly. And soon you have spaghetti across the land, and it gets better and better and better. And there are blueprints in this game later on. So things will get fun with that. But alrighty though, looks like we got a balancer. So this like splits and merges belts. Pretty straightforward. So now, doodly-doo, my boyo can go onto these, and look at that. We don't need you anymore. Everything just goes onto one belt. And then the same cutting thing with the squares it looks like now. So goodbye. And then we just cut a rootski, delete the other half that we don't want, because the 2 squares have to be on this side of the circle. And then yeah, we can bind the lines together, like so. And then a you over here, sir. You over there, and you over that way. And we got all of our half squares. Oh, and another upgrade. Dude, there's so many dudes. There's so many bats, it's so fun. Ooh, but then we need a quarter circle for extraction. Spooky. Stars, and mixing and painting. Well, that comes later. For now, we're kind of just happy with this. JK, you're never happy in this game. When you can infinitely scale, you always get more. And there we go. We got squares for days, brother. Squares for days. And even some rectangles and half circles. We got a lot of shapes. That's the name of the game. We're shaping. We're shaping up. And rotating as well now. So now we get the rotator. So this rotates some of the shapes. So we're trashing the other side of the square because it's the wrong shape, right? Well, guess what? Why don't we just rotate it with your boy, Mr. Rotator. check this out. Actually, I don't know how this is gonna work out. Do-do-do-do-do. Are we getting the right thing? Let's trash what we have in here and let's see what we're ending up with. Oh, that's not the right thing. We have to rotate again. And then, yeah, you see it's both the same item. Cool, right? Very cool. Okay, but those are kind of like the basics of the game, and with that understanding, we can kind of move and groove a little bit faster and build some cool systems and get some new tech. So, skip ahead to level 8 here. Pretty much all that's changed is we unlocked this painter thing. So now we can get the colors and we can get the shapes, combine them together, painted shape, and then of course you can cut the painted shapes. And I started developing some cool systems. So like over here, right? We're trying to make these half squares. So I made this like overflow system now. So all the squares kind of get combined together into one super line. Everything gets split off, goes through here to turn into these half squares. We've got tunnels now, which go underneath lines, of course, and they all go this way. So I pretty much just rebuild that system over and over and over again, get more and more half squares, and off to the races we go. And this is just the beginning of how crazy things get. This is just the beginning. Because now we have to make these half squares blue. So then we go get some blue from over here and we have to paint it. So we are going to combine the two, going up this way. So take our half squares, we'll take our other squares, other half squares, they're all half squares. Oh my gosh. Then we'll take our blue, and we'll make a little painting system. So the painter, very straightforward. Kind of everything is, it's just the shapes get more complicated. So the painter here, you have the paint go into the side, like so. You have the shapes go into the bottom, and then out poops the colored shape. And then we'll just have a little tunnel that goes over this way. We'll have a splitter. So now, doot doot doot, that splits off that way. And we've just made a stackable shape design. And I've already done this with these red circles as well. But I thought since we covered the basics now, we'd kind of start moving a little bit faster here. See, I already know you guys are pretty smart, and remember to leave a like. So I hope you don't mind. And also a really cool thing you guys probably noticed, but this is an overflow system like we use in Satisfactory. Like we start with a really fast belt, then the splitter splits things off to a machine that does its thing and then gets the output out of there. And then over time, more and more of the input is used up until there's nothing left at the end. And yes, as we build bigger and bigger system, our factory gets larger and larger. Soon, we will have everything. But for now, we're still really focused on unlocks. Like color mixing. So we have red, green, and blue that are all scattered around the map, but now we can combine colors and make purple, yellow, teal, and if we combine all the colors, we can make white. So, oh boy, now we need a purple circle. How do we make a purple circle? Well, if we had a little bit of that blue, where's that blue? Right down here, and combined it with a little bit of red, well, guess what? We will have purple. So we just need to make a system like this, except making purple. And this machine is pretty dang simple because what we can do is just have this here, right? We go like 2 blocks. We'll have the red line up here. We'll have the blue line down here. We'll have the splitters, which split right into the machine we want. Boop, 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 boop. And then the output, the purple dye, will scoot out this way. Through a little tunnel, and off to the races we go. But once we start getting that purple, guess what? There's circles right over here. So it's like, the map is always randomly generated. So it's like, sometimes you get into some interesting scenarios and you have to make things work. But this should just do fine, hopefully. It better. And with the painting, yeah, we just copy this system exactly pretty much. So praise be the purple. Off to the great hub with you. Feed me science, make me more powerful. Take me to the glorious level 9 and let's unlock some compact balancers. Good, more. A compact variant of the balancer. Okay, it looks like this is just for merging lines. So does that mean we can just have this here, get rid of you? Oh, so it just makes this all more convenient. And maybe we could do like different stuff. Gotcha. What's the next thing? Blue stars? To get the combiner, oh no, no, no. Sounds like bad time. Well, how do you get a blue star? Oh, there's more shapes as we get further out. Oh my, oh no, no, what did that? Okay. Well, if we're unlocking a combiner, I guess we'd like harvest these half square, half circles and recombine them into squares and circles and, oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Let's just get a teal blue star. Well, there's stars like literally everywhere. A couple right over here. Let's go get them. And you know what? We're just gonna straight up bring those right to the hub because we need them for an upgrade. Now on to teal. So this color wheel actually kind of helped us out. We need green and we need blue to make the teal. All right, and we need the stars. Okay, well everything's right here then, cool. That's convenient. It's a little weird how like the nodes have combined, but we can make it work. Well, yeah, everything's possible here, but oh boy, do things get really weird since we have things over here. So we combine everything together. We have the color making over here. The colors come up, they go over, they come down, and they scoot into these color painter things. Then all the stars just come from here, up this way, scoot onto the main line, and off they go to the hub. Cool, and we need like 1 billion of them. So I don't really want to expand this system because it works, but it's not very scalable. Like say we wanted to copy this, it's kind of difficult. So instead, let's take a look at our things we need. That's already running, so whatever, dude. No, mixing and painting. What about this? Why don't we try and deal with that? Seems not too bad. And is that shape just a round? What is that, like a pinwheel? Is there a pinwheel anywhere? Hello? Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down. So it might exist in the void here, but it's looking like the shapes are pretty much random at this point. Like it's just like, yo, you want parts of a circle, it's there. You want a diamond, it's there, but you have to like chop things up and like put them back together. It's really, really, really weird. So there's like one part of this that we'd have to like cut out and then trash the rest. Oh man. Yeah, we're not dealing with that for a while. Let's unpin that, thank you. And we will continue with our happy times, boop, back at the hub. And then get the combiner. Oh, that's exactly what we need. So we have the cutters, and then, yeah, the combiner will put things back together. So yeah, we had cut off right there, like those pinwheel shapes. We had trashed the square shapes, combined the 2 pinwheels, and there we go. We got our pinwheel, and then we just have to paint it red. Bruh. It's kind of like the mantra of this game. Everything is like simple, but it's not easy. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, and also we can put shapes into shapes. Right on. Oh. What is that? What? We need a green circle that we split in half, and we need to combine it with a teal star? What? And then, oh yeah, I do remember seeing that. We need this for a upgrade too. Huh. Oh, hey, but look at that. Dude, we found the shape we need. We just need to rotate that. Oh, but they're different colors, so we have to cut this in half and then paint each side. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. All right, but number 1, things get cut vertically, so we have to keep the orientation the same. We'll keep it in this direction now. And then, oh, what the heck, dude? We have to bring things to their own separate lines. All right, so we'll just kind of space things out like this, I suppose? Then kind of just see where we end up. Ooh, or check out this utter madness that I got going now. So instead, the main line of these shapes will go through here. And now we have like a more, I don't know if this is better or worse, but now we use both sides of the line. And yeah, we combine both of these outputs and both of these outputs from 2 sides. So hopefully this won't go like extending this way as far. I don't like building towards other factories because like, it's infinite space outward, but we have limited space in here, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to build in that direction. So we're just kind of trying this out. All right, we got our weird little elephants going now. And we know this is good because we can see from this first line here that things are moving at a constant rate. It's not slowing down, it's not picking up, it's perfect. So now we can move on to coloring. there's always colors nearby. So after organizing all the belts together, so we just have the belt of that and the belt of that, I got some green from over here, and we can just stack a design going down this way for like ever, where we can paint. Yay, painting. And then up to the north, we got the blue, we got the green, so we combine this all together. Then we go ahead and paint those star pieces. Then after a quick rotate, the last thing we have to do is combine. So this machine, 1.33, blah, 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 can be merged. Stacks both items. If they cannot be merged, the right item is placed above the left item. Okay, so I suppose this doesn't really matter for us then, because you guys will just scoot on in, as will you. Then we'll just go down the center here. Please work out, dude. If this doesn't work, dude, we put so much time into this. Oh, well, we got an upgrade. Thanks, game. Faster belts. What is the sun? Don't look at the sun. Oh, but dude, we did it. We got our thing. Give. Shiny shapes achieved. Now we get a chaining extractor next. So it forwards resources to other extractors to more efficiently extract resources. Finally, dude, finally. Now we can just build in a straight line and everything combines together. Because what we've had to do before here is you have to have everything face like a different way, da-da-da-da-da. It's all ridiculous. But now, yeah, we just have these, chain them all together, boom. 1 million stars per minute. Okie dokie, and the next score, blueprints. Oh my, what is that? Is that like a compass? We have to make, oh gosh, we have to make white. So that's combining all the colors together. We have to make some weird shape. Okay, difficult. Can we find that weird shape in the void? We found it, the chosen one. This is the shape. Okay, so we could just craft this shape together ourselves, but we could also just not do that. So we're gonna go and we are going to get this. And then are all the colors of the rainbow nearby? Blue, red, green, yes. Okay, so that'll make the white dye eventually. Yeah, combine that with circles. Circles, we need circles. Are there any circles around? Well, actually, who cares about the circles, honestly? We can just Frankenstein a circle together. So let's just start with this shape. Oh, and super lucky, but I didn't even notice, but just beside this like really unique shape is blue. So boom, both things go up, will be combined together, and everything will be painted. But there's a big difference with this project compared to everything else we've been doing. So back at our hub, everything's kind of like scattered around, like, you know, it works, but it's not stackable or scalable. With this design, since we're gonna have blueprints soon, we have to remember that we can copy and paste soon. So we have to keep that in mind. Like, we have to leave a proper amount of space. We have to get the right items in the right place. Like, perhaps this should go up there. Then the rest of the blue stuff can go up this way over to the next system. You see what I mean? Like, we gotta make sure that everything will work out for the next part. And I think if we just leave about a 2-tile gap between every little system here, we'll have enough room for tunnels, and that way we can pretty much make everything work. So we'll kind of just have this constantly going through and stacking over to the right, away from our hub, so we have the infinite space. And after stacking this a couple times, it looks like this system's gonna work out just fine, and we'll get all of these little blue shapes we need. Also, I went on a little hunt for some circles. Go figure, there were just plain circles right over here. So with the colors now, I grabbed all of the blue, the red, and the green, and the circles, and got everything together and fixed with this now. But with the colors, it was a bit of a tricky one because there's 3 inputs instead of 2. So I tried to go for a very hyper compact design, using the tunnels to kind of overflow and just drop off some stuff. So like the red comes down, goes into this machine. Both of these make whatever color, it doesn't matter. But then it combines with the last color and turns into white. So that's all cool. But after that, the red goes down here, comes back up, pops up a bit to recombine with this stuff, goes down the line, da 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 da. Same with the green and the blue, and then we have all of the white. So yeah, this design is pretty dang good. I'm not sure if it's like the most efficient, but considering there's very few air gaps, I think that's good. And it's only like 6 tiles wide. Yeah, coolio beans. So everything from here will end up coming down this way. Just the white dye, skewed on over. Then it combines with the circles to make the white circles. Now, of course, we need the big spice. We need to combine the two. So everything comes together down here. To the combiner, we stack the blue on, no, we stack the white on the blue, and we get our cool compasses. Or as I like to call them, blue madoos. They're kind of like blue and they're the little madoos, blue madoos. You know what? That's what we're gonna call them. They're blue madoos. And off they go, 50,000 kilometers away. Cool. And the best part about our blue madoo setup is it is very easy to scale this thing up. So we copy and paste this, which is making those blue shapes, like these guys. Copy and paste this going up. We can copy and paste this system going up as well. We'll have to move a couple of these belts out of the way, but that'll be fine. Making the white dye, we can stack this out this way. And for the combining, we can stack this out this way too. So there's enough space for everything. And we should be good. And we got an upgrade. Yay. Thanks. Ah! Don't look. Be happy with the blue madoos. Don't worry about the rest. Blueprints, please. Give me the power. Ah, yes. You can now copy and paste parts of your factory. Select an area, Control C. Yeah. Whoa, wait. Pasting it is not free. Need to produce blueprint shapes to afford it. Those you just delivered. These are blue. These are now a token we use. Okay. So those are like our new money to copy and paste, so we can't just like copy and paste forever. We Control C. Oh, and the blue madoos are now our currency. Yes, fascinating. It's pretty expensive too, just to make one copy here. Well, that's why we have money to spend it, so I guess we just do that. More blues. And then we just start copying and pasting all of our systems. Good thing I made this one scalable. All right, and pretty quickly, I just copied our entire blue madoo system, and dude, we are just rocking and rolling. It took like no time at all. Just copy and paste this system, boom, another one. Set up another one of these bad boys, making the crazy shape, making the white circles, and of course, making all of the white dye. Oh, it looks so good too, dude. If we just copied, we could literally just copy this entire thing again. Oh man, yeah, just stuff is starting to go insane. And about it this time, we'll probably want to delete like everything around our hub, since the real estate is getting rather important. And from there, we just start making like super blueprints. So what we've been building right now is just something simple for me to copy and paste myself by hand. But now we can take the time to make like an omega super blueprint, like the, what is it? Like the white dye thing we did over here? Something like this, except for everything. Because we don't have to memorize the pattern anymore. We can just copy and paste. And we have so many freaking blue madoos per second, like, be easy to copy and paste, man. Easy. Oh man. Yeah, we can really start going wild here. However though, that is gonna be all for today. I just wanna take a quick look at this game and show it off for you guys. And if you guys just wanna try a trial version of the game, it's available on the Shapez.io website, or you can just pick it up on Steam. And man, you're gonna get your money's worth for that. But again, that's all. So guys, have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.